Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Starting today off here with a little 6088 action. I'm gonna get this combine all set. I got a bunch of pictures on my phone from last year's settings. I'm talking about like fan speed, concave, screens, and all that stuff. I know every year's not gonna be the same, but it's a good start, so I'm gonna take this out back. I'm also gonna check my guidance. I need to get a flag, set it down in front of the feeder house, and set on a line and go back and forth and make sure it's all set. So last time we were using this combine, we were picking corn. So it should have been set to corn, but I'm not sure if when we had a CMI by Berkey's, they switched it to beans. So we're gonna fire up the separator here and see what we got. Take this phone call. So it's pretty handy. I've got an album here on my phone of farm photos, and it looks like soybeans. Here we go. So concave set at 14, and it was at like 24 for corn. So close that thing up. Rotor speed normally about 640, and the fan speed kind of like a 960, 70 area. So let's see, top screen 6, bottom screen 7. So I'm changing all these numbers here on the side console. So this is my top screen. This is the top screen, that's the bottom screen. Open and close, same here. This is my fan speed, up, down, rotor speed, up, down, and the concave. So now I gotta idle it all the way up. And looks like my fan speed is pushing a little over 1,000, which I better slow that down. See there, now I'm at about 960, 970. So my rotor speed needs to be set at 640, so I'm turning it up right now, slowly but surely. Just gotta hold this button here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so rotor speed's good, fan speed's good, the screens are where I want, and now I need to change my chopper belt for chopper speed. So basically just take the belt, loosen it with a tensioner pulley, and swap it from a big pulley to a small. Here, I'll show you. So it's set for corn right now. This was on a big pulley and that was on a small one. So I'll take this lever, I'll pull this back so the belt gets loose, and I'll throw this on the big pulley right here, and then this one will go on the small. So the reason I'm setting everything over to beans right now is because we normally cut all of our beans before we do any of our corn. We can't take any corn over 20% to Frito-Lay. I know most guys, they take their corn in a little wetter and they pay for half price drying at the elevator. Well, can't do that at Frito, so normally our corn's not dry enough to take in, so we cut all of our beans and then do our corn. But who knows, the way things are going this year. What is today? Today's the 23rd of August, and normally when the beans turn or start to turn, it's about 4 weeks, and the beans have not turned at all. So, and this, I'm sitting here looking at the first field we planted, and it's not turning. So who knows, maybe I'll be switching this all back over to corn. We'll be picking corn first, but I guess we'll have to wait and find out. gonna check my guidance. Okay?
You're gonna do it in the driveway on the street.
Okay. So I'm gonna check my guidance now, and in order to have your guidance on this combine, you gotta have your separator running. So right now I've got no DGPS. Normally just gotta drive around for a little bit till it finds a GPS signal, and then now we're just gonna wait here for a little bit. I'm gonna drive around and get a signal here. So the satellite had changed, and I had to get a hold of the guidance guy and punch in a bunch of stuff on this monitor. So I got a DGPS now, and I'm gonna hop on a line, drive a ways, and then scratch a little line in front of the feeder house, and then hop back on it, check it both ways. Grabbing a line right there. All right, now I'll stop. Dad's gonna mark a line in the middle of the feeder house. Well, I guess he's got a flag. Looks like we're off a little bit. So we did a roll cow a couple times, and what you do is through the monitor, you just hop on a line and put her flag down, and whenever you keep going back and forth, however many inches off the flag is from the middle of the machine, you just put it on the monitor, and then it calibrates it. So guidance is all calibrated, and I'm gonna park this thing over here. So I'm taking this 15-foot bat wing out here. I'm gonna blow it all off, pull it up by the shop, and get this thing greased up. We're not gonna be mowing for a little while, so might as well put it away, blown off and greased. So if we do need it, it's ready to go. Well, I got this 470 all blown off, so it's ready to be washed. Dad's greasing up the bat wing right now, and also need to blow off the magnum before it can be washed too. And I need 2 hands to do this task here, so I'll put you down. Well, there isn't much to blow off of this magnum, but I'm gonna take it out here and get it all blown off anyway. Dad filled it up with fuel and def. He's going out to get the 470. He's gonna bring it up here, fill it up with fuel and def, and he'll probably pull it in the shop so I can wash it. clean one heading out. Take this and put it in the shed. So now the 470 and the 340 are cleaned up. They're ready to get dirty. Well, that was a tight fit. Just got it squeezed in here. So we got some more U-bolts and self-tapping screws. We were needing them self-tapping screws to mount these brackets on the back of the draper head to hold the tube. So we got the U-bolts to hold the tube and self-tapping screws. We'll be able to finish up this whole back side of this draper head and get it all ran here on the side. So the only thing left to do will be the front two tubes that we still don't have yet. Hopefully they'll be in tomorrow. So here's what we got here. We kind of got this all set up on the left side, and Dad actually just took off now. He's run uptown this evening and he's gonna stop by Berkey's and pick up the tubes that were dented. So be able to finish this up tomorrow. We'll see you guys then. Well, we got our new tubes here, and this one has a surprise on it as well. So don't have much more to do here. Well, we've got it all installed here. Dad's bringing the head cart in here. We're gonna drop the head on it and get this outside and run it. Probably gonna take it out in the grass, maybe drop the head and see how it all works. So now that he's moved it around, we should be able to pull the head cart in and hook it up. Dad's just out here cutting weeds. All right, now can it be time to harvest yet? Because I'm ready to test all this stuff out in the field. You couldn't really tell in the video of the wind blowing, but it's blowing pretty hard and it's working good. So it's like we got everything all straightened out on it. So all that was a fan ran by the PTO, and it just blows a bunch of air throughout the whole bean head. So keeps the sickle bar clean and saves you beans. Well, both bean heads are ready to rock and roll. Combine's pretty much there. Up next will be like auger carts, chisel plow, and corn heads. So swept up the shop here. Floor looks pretty nice. Washed off the power stroke, so it's quitting time. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, also subscribe, and we'll see you next time.